The birds?
Yeah, birds are very smart.
Yeah.
And you could, like, if you feed them, they'll stick around and, like, they'll become, like, almost domesticated, like, to the point where you can't get them to leave. I saw a video of a guy.
I realized they're like cats.
He couldn't get a crow to get off his roof of his car. And he's like, get the fuck out of here. He's, like, poking it. He then, it's going, like, he grabs its beak and shuts it. He goes, shut the fuck up, mate. And it keeps going, like, and then he's like being all mean to it, but you could tell the only reason that bird is comfortable with him because he's been feeding it, and it's like very okay with him. But like, yeah, they're creepy.
You're gonna become like the Birdman of Alcatraz or something.
Well, now I'm wondering.
Instead of text, I'm gonna have like a raven drop a note on my balcony or something.
They're gonna kill you all one day, like in Birds.
You think so?
It's gonna be like an Alfred Hitchcock movie. Oh yeah, they'll be holding BLM signs and shit. Just burn your house down.
A baby. So this is interesting. Yesterday, a baby hummingbird flew into my home.
How do you know a baby hummingbird versus a hummingbird? They're all tiny.
Because it's a male Rufus hummingbird, which looks like a female, and when it's not mature, it has a little patch on its throat, but it doesn't fully have the perched throat that is it's iridescent. It looks like a hologram. It looks like a fucking Daft Punk helmet.
You sound like a bird pedophile right now. The fact that you know baby birds, I'm like, what are you doing to these fucking birds, dude?
No. This one was a baby.
Yeah, I like them fresh when they're fresh out of the egg.
It was an immature Rufus hummingbird, and it flew into my home, and it took me about 10 minutes to get it out, and I finally put the hummingbird on a towel on my finger, and I walked him out, and I got to stare at it in the sun, and it was so beautiful. I almost like cried.
Yeah.
I was holding it up like this, and the sun was striking it, and it was still too scared to leave.
Yeah.
And it finally went off, and then Katie got a notification on Google Photos right after that happened. 2 years previous, a baby bird flew into our home and was stuck inside our house on April 22nd, 2021. So I don't know what that means.
You think it was the same baby bird?
No, it was just a coincidence.
Just a coincidence. This house just has...
Because the other one was in Austin 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Got you. Oh, like a Facebook notification like 2 years ago today.
Yeah,
like
she immediately got one that also a bird was... It just I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I think it means you're about to get made and something terrible is going to happen to you.
Yeah, you're like Chris Moltisanti.
Yeah. You saw a raven during a pivotal moment.
It's a really bad sign.
That means your uncle's going to choke you to death one day.
Oh, shit. It might be a really bad sign,
You don't want anything to do with birds, man. They just are known for cursing people and everything. They're real sick freaks, birds.
Yeah, they're sick bastards, frankly.
They're weird. They don't really matter, you know? We don't need them.
They eat bugs.
They say that about daddy long legs, too. And you ever see those cocksuckers doing anything?
Very true.
One walked, while I was at my writing desk, one walked between my legs and then just went up the wall. And I was like, am I supposed to... What am I supposed to do with this
Nothing's
thing?
creepier than when a bird is okay with people. Like, it's like not flying away when you're coming close to it. You're like, what?
Yeah.
It's really... it's unhinged...
It's like the ghost of your granddaddy or something.
Yeah.
Like, why is this bird so racist?
Something's weird happening to me because I'm starting to get like an emotional attachment to the birds because I'm alone all day.
Yeah.
And I put out the wrong food for the house finches, and I was really sad because they stopped coming around. And I think I made the nectar like wrong, or the nectar was too fermented. So the hummingbird stopped coming around, and they were also scared of the hummingbird. And for a full day, the hummingbird didn't come, and then the house finches were gone. And I kept doing the calls on my phone to get them to come, but they wouldn't. Turns out they like black oil sunflower seeds in their mix, and their mix was too dirty, so they stopped coming by. And I was like profoundly depressed the whole day that they weren't coming by my window.
That is a sign.
I was really sad.
That's a sign you need to get out a lot more.
Yeah, man.
You're turning into Brooks from Shawshank.
You're the...
You're like, I'm going to come over, you're going to like, you have food for Jake? The crow in my pocket. I'm like, Ben, you live here. You have all the food.
But to me, the birds, it contains the whole universe in that bird.
And a bird?
Not really.
The birds are being told... The birds are being told by their parents, like, don't go close to strangers, like Ben. You know,
Yeah, they're saying that
he's gonna
like, see
lure
that
you
guy?
with sweets.
They go,
Right.
go eat the feed, but just be wary.
Yeah,
Right.
None of the sugar water. He likes to lure them with that.
He's a freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're dropping a little Rohypnol pill in a hummingbird feeder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to watch for the young guys who walk like elderly people around their home, Be wary, young one. Be wary.
They go, that guy's bird feeder is full of Spanish fly. Don't get close to him.
Man, but I mean, if you guys get into, I hope
we're not. Don't worry about it.
I'm not getting into
not
birding.
getting into birds.
I'm busy masturbating.
Birds will be
all
the
day.
last thing I think about to the day I die. I don't care
Right.
at all about a bird.
If I was on my deathbed and I saw a bird, I'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here! I'm dying."
They're just a sign of cursing. Of
exactly.
curses. Like.
Yeah.
See, but this is the thing. You guys don't know the names. You don't know the calls or the songs, which is different.
Yeah.
They have calls and songs.
Sure.
So my entire world was changed by this, because now when I see a bird, I don't see bird. I see a spotted towhee. I see a California towhee.
Right.
I see a red house finch.
Right.
I see a song sparrow. I see a rufous hummingbird. I see an Anna's hummingbird. You two, you see birds.
Oh.
You see shapes.
At least you respect them by their individuality.
I was gonna say.
Unlike humans. You go, I don't know, it's a Peruvian.
Right.
You know what's so funny? I have neighbors. I'm like, they could be Armenian, Persian, Jewish.
You
I
go,
don't know.
whatever, they're all the fucking same. Anyway, that's a blue-breasted finch. Like, that's really the last sign of a racist, is caring more about birds and the fucking, the patch on their neck.
Yeah, we're gonna get you a bird book, but it's just minorities of America with calls, so you can recognize them. When you hear a guy go, "Hey yo," you're like, "That's an African American."
Hey, yeah.
Hey yo.